rest day a week. That's why I'm still outside. But I don't really think I'm eating bigger. The guy who goes in and just goes crazy will most certainly send me one go with a half-hour lift, even if his exercise selection is more optimal and getting more recruitment, this or that. He's not going to make any more gains if he's lifting with half the intensity of just the fucking normal ass dude going in the gym and saying, okay, I'm going to go on leg press until I throw it.
So this is Sam Sulek. He's doing the rounds at the minute on social media. He's quite a young kid, I think, who's absolutely piled size on. And from what I gather, eats whatever he wants. And has gathered a hell of a following. I mean, look at him.
The beginning of transitioning into kid series.
The big boy.
The beginning's the hardest part. Because you don't have the results yet to fucking motivate you. If I come into the gym and I get to look at a freaky fucking pump like this, how could I not want to come back the next day? So you kind of have to get over that initial investment of a few months or fucking even years depending on what your pre-fitness lifestyle looks like. So really, I'd say the main thing that's going to determine whether or not you can sell or not is sleep deprivation. And that's not just liquid, but
Well, that's good advice, to be fair. Sleep and hydration, those are two super important elements that people neglect. People don't sleep enough, and then people don't drink enough. You see it all the time.
That's you, and you don't really look forward to a certain day. Simply by thinking that you're already setting yourself up for failure. Are you going to go harder or less hard on the lift if you go in and think, shoulder down, this sucks. If you've got negative associations with what you're doing, you're not going to and even just by thinking this shit, you're telling yourself, I don't like this, blah, 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 it's just going to be less enjoyable. It's been about 5 years of lifting.
He's right. Going into the gym with a negative mindset can really affect the training session. I used to go in the gym and just be like, this is my job. I love my job. It's my life. Very lucky enough to call my job going to the gym. Working for myself. I suppose that's when people say they love their job, I just instantly think they're full of shit, because unless you're working for yourself, I don't think, how can you truly be happy making money for somebody else? Unless you're making money for yourself and doing your own things, that for me is true happiness. I mean, that's what Sam's sort of saying here, is you put some passion into it, love what you do.
Something like chest, I think it is a lot more, so let's just say, necessary. For me, my left tricep is a bit ahead of the right one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the right arm first. Go fucking hard, get as many reps as whatever. Like let's say I get 15 reps. And that's when I call the set. When I move on to the left arm, maybe I could get 17, maybe I could get 20, but I'm still going to call it at 15, so the right one catch up.
Phenomenal at the minute. Go check him out. Might learn something. You might not learn something. Don't know. This is interesting because this gentleman reached out. He managed to get his hands on some machinery that was auctioned off, shall we say. We're talking millions of pounds worth of machinery, and these machines can sculpt anything, and I mean absolutely anything, out of rock. And here's his son here just doing the scan. So he's scanning my body in. Look at that, it's absolutely amazing. Real brainiac, this guy. So he scans it in, and then these massive robots just chisel away at the stone. They go through stages. It goes through, like what it's doing there, it goes through like a rough stage, gets it all rough, and then you swap the drill bit, goes through a smoother stage, swap the drill bit, goes through an even smoother stage. So watch this. So this is like it's been through the rough stage, and then you swap the drill bit now, and this computer just chisels you out of stone. It's absolutely incredible. It's absolutely phenomenal what these guys do. Look at this. And that is a solid piece of rock. Absolute, just insane. So he told me a bit of backstory. So he got hold of these robots, did not have a clue what to do with them. He's got like, I think it's like a kitchen worktop, like marble company, you know, like chiseling marble and everything and putting them in worktops in people's kitchens. And so he bought these machines and just didn't have a clue how to work them. So he brought them back to his warehouse, and it was his son that actually sat down and like had a good look at and put some software into them and worked out that if you 3D scan something, you could put that technology into these robots, and then they would basically chisel anything. Whatever you put into that robot, it will chisel it out of wood, marble, plastic, concrete, stone, whatever. Look at that. The detail is insane. Every last little bumble on the beard. It's even got the very faint, I've got 2 tattoos on the chest there. Can't see it on this, but you just see the very faint tattoo, so it's like a slightly raised skin. Look at that. Detail that goes into it. There's no hands on the planet that could do a better job in this machine. I think that's a fact. Just no chance. Yeah, I think that's the finished product. And it's now in my garden at home. He gifted it to me.